In this connection, your energy is being represented by the Two of Swords in reverse. And this is someone who's gained clarity on the situation, someone who finally sees things as they are and has made a decision, but they're not sure what that means moving forward. The lyrics that my guides want me to share to represent your energy come from the song Gentle with Myself by Karen Drucker. And they wanted me to highlight these lyrics. It says, I will only go as fast as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. So this song is all about, it's almost like you're in the process of being reborn and you've, beginning a brand new chapter and becoming new. And in that space, because, you're also healing a lot because it's like you took this blindfold off and what you see, I feel you didn't want to see. It was heartbreaking to see what you saw. And I feel like before, the person you were with had you under some sort of illusion, believing that they were your perfect match, believing that they loved you, believing that this was, all that you ever wished for. But it's like this blindfold fell off and you saw things as they are. And it's like heartbreaking to wake up to an illusion. Maybe this person tricked you, or like they said things that were inauthentic or something like this. And you may be struggling processing all the pain of that, all the emotion of that. It may even be manifesting in your body physically. You may be struggling, and that's why your guides are saying slow down. Know that you're going through something really big here, and it's okay to take it easy and to give yourself, like your mind and your heart, time to recalibrate, but also your body too. It's amazing how trauma can affect us that deeply, and they're just wanting you to acknowledge that. Now, your person's energy is being represented by the Fool card. And I do feel that this person has acted very foolish. And it's like they're in this carefree energy. They're fine with things as they are. They may have been really careless in this relationship with you. The lyrics that they want me to share in regards to your person's energy come from the song One Little Soldier by Regina Spektor. And they go like this: in the game of little soldiers, in the game, the little soldiers get maneuvered. If you lose a few, you easily move on. This person, it's like this person just moved on and they're fine. They're fine. They were fine rearranging the little soldiers and replacing them, and I think that's what hurts the most is like this person, like, you might be looking at them, did they ever give a damn about anybody? Like, how do you just move on and act like nothing, like I never existed, like we never existed? If you have a family with this person, you may have been super heartbroken by how they moved through this. Um, and I feel like you always gave this person the benefit of the doubt. Like, if they showed you who they really were, you're like, oh, they're just having a bad day, or oh, you didn't want to believe that this person was as cruel as they are, as heartless as they are, as careless as they are. You didn't want to see it. You definitely didn't want to feel it. But I think at this point, as you're watching them in this energy, totally carefree, happy, buying themselves new clothes, like, just excited to be alive. And it's like they're not hurting at all in this separation. And I feel like it's really showing you who this person is at like a soul level, at a core level. And it's kind of heartbreaking, shocking. And it's like you can't make up excuses for them anymore because they're showing themselves as they truly are. Yeah. And it's interesting because the energy of your connection, the energy between you, we have the Emperor card, and the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. So I feel like this person, it's like they moved on to a whole nother situation. You can see here the Page of Swords. It's like they're here, they're creating a whole new life, new family, new experiences, new job, whatever. But they're still watching you for some reason. It's like, I don't know, are you happy with your life or what? Like, why are you still watching the collective? That's kind of interesting. But what they're most upset about is that they're losing their power and their control over you. Um, like they're careless, they don't care about anybody but themselves, but the one thing that they do care about is how you are breaking free, and they're losing their power over you. So my guides wanted me to close this reading with a poem. I'm not sure who wrote this, but it goes like this. Isn't it ironic how you were so scared to lose them, not knowing you were actually losing yourself with every late reply, with every excuse, with every time you forgave them when you shouldn't? You called it love when it felt like begging, begging to be chosen, begging to be seen, begging to be enough. But the truth is, you were never hard to love. They just never planned on loving you properly. The saddest part was that you stayed hoping, shrinking until you couldn't recognize yourself anymore. The harshest part is that they always knew you were giving more than what you were getting, and they took advantage of it anyway. Because why wouldn't they? You made it easy for them. But one day you'll look back and realize losing them was never the tragedy, losing yourself was. So, yeah, I feel like in this time of healing and coming back to what's real, I think the most beautiful thing that you're going to be coming back to is who you really are and who you've always been. And recognizing that you've always been worthy of love, even though this person was not capable of giving love. And like there's a glitch in this person. Well, that's giving them an excuse, right? This person is not loving, and but just because they have ill intention and they don't give a damn doesn't mean anything about your worth. It doesn't mean anything about your lovability either. It never did. So in all the truths that you're coming to terms with in this experience, that's the one I want you to acknowledge most. You've always been worthy of the greatest love. And the more you know that, oh my gosh, how cool. This is at the bottom of the deck. The more you know who you are, the light that you carry. And, you know, there are so many people in the world that would love to be in your energy, that would love to be healed by your light, that would love to hear what you have to say, that would stand by your side, you know. And I think you haven't, in this experience, you haven't been able to see yourself that way because you saw yourself through the lens of this careless, heartless person. But I am telling you, the divine sees you, and the way the divine sees you is this, like, so powerful, so strong, and a beautiful, beautiful light in the world, worthy of the greatest, greatest love.